people who maintain your player base 6 months, 9 months down the road, those are by definition hardcore. And those players don't want a casual focused game. So it's this weird balance that I think that they didn't get quite right, or they didn't get right for hardcore players, and I'm including us in hardcore players. It's just, I'm sure a lot of casual players played 20, 30 hours of this game and enjoyed it and then put it down and then stopped. I'm sure that happened.
I don't know, and I think
I'm sure they made a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the problem now is that we've come to a point where we've run out of things to do, and and I feel like the game, because in D1 I could get in there and run around by myself if I needed to, and it was fun, because I was using my stuff, and you had that power fantasy. I feel like our power fantasy in D2 isn't really there. It's like I'm remembering.
But it's all a comparison, Ronan.
It's true.
If you'd come here straight from COD or straight from other games that you don't have that power at all, it's like, oh wow, every 3 minutes or 5 minutes I can shoot a fireball at my ass. That's amazing. You're just comparing it to D1.
Well, but in COD they would also probably talk about the grenades and stuff and how you can throw them a lot more frequently and stuff.
Yeah.
Because in all the games, I don't know. I mean, but again, I still like playing the game. It's just at this point I'm just doing the raid because it's fun doing it with 6 people as opposed to the 4 whatever or the 3.
Yeah, I think that was the greatest thing that turned me off about things is changing everything to 4 versus a 6.
Uh-oh.
I got Newt.
Yep. I got a Newt as well. That's weird.
But we're all there, so it's okay. Except for Mario.
He said he's switching. He said he's switching his character and.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm hoping. My sincere hope is that they can't. There's a lot of things they can't fix at this point. They made these decisions a year or 2 years ago, when people were screaming out balance or other things, and they made some changes, and some of them are inherent, like Slayer's video about the weapon system. I agree with it. I agree with his conclusion. I just don't think they can do anything about it. But I'd like them to come out and say, okay, we made some changes. We're going to turn the ship around, but it's going to take 12 months or whatever. But we're going to start turning the wheel here.
Yeah.
Well, no, for me personally, as long as they start doing things that show that they're turning this tanker around, there are things they can do very quickly. For example, okay, we're going to lower ability cooldowns by 20%.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
That's something they could do tomorrow if they wanted to. Changing the weapon system and putting random rolls back in, well, that's a lot of fun work. That's not going to happen.
Right.
But they can say, we're going to do that. Give us a year, and here's a few early steps. Early steps, increasing or decreasing ability cooldowns. Another early step is putting in ranked playlists, which everyone's always wanted for Crucible stuff. Those are early steps I feel they could do quickly and would show positive change, in my opinion.
But the thing too is that I don't think random rolls is going to do anything for the current state, really, because the perks themselves have been nerfed. There is no more Firefly. That whatever that dragon thing is stupid. There are only 2 good perks that you want on a gun. High caliber or explosive rounds.
Right, but they can always add perks. I mean, they added perks throughout Destiny 1 as well.
They can buff things too.
Yeah, but I'm saying random rolls I don't think is really going to do much.
No, it'd be a combination of random rolls and mods, right? I mean, some of the things that were rolls have been moved over to mods, things like counterbalance and whatnot.
Mods are
if they were talking about doing a rebalance thing with the every new season or new seasons, I'd want to wait until they actually come out with what they're doing for the new season before I can say whether or not they are making a good change or not.
I don't know. That's what I'm most hoping for. I'm most hoping for what they're doing at this first season. This is a critical season in my opinion, right? This is the first time they're doing their season switch and sandbox tuning, and they've had all this feedback, and I want to see what they're going to do with it. And they really got to knock it out of the park right now. They've got a week, whenever the sandbox or the season starts, I think it's next week. They need to knock it out of the park and do some pretty pretty major things. I know there's things they can't do.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no way
the-
they can do,
It's
like
what
changing the
can
weapon
they
system
do?
or something.
What can they do is the question. I don't.
Yeah, we
can't launch
just
into
got
the
New
Nudity again.
fucking game.
What?
I
Who's the
can't
leader?
launch into the raid.
Sonic.
You want to
Yeah.
move the move the
It's
the
Odd's
leader to
new
somewhere.
Xbox One X.
I'm screwing
All
it.
you
It's just too
Xbox
much.
One X's.
It's
You-
one too many X's. It's just one too
Oh.
many X's. All right, let's find out. My new one, it's all fresh. I should be able to do it.
But and I mean like you know the bathers are like they're hard without power ammo. Right, without heavy
Oh,
ammo, whatever.
without a grenade and heavy, you can't kill him on Prestige.
But imagine if you had
Yeah.
a shotgun and a fusion, or shotgun and a rocket. I mean, it'd be more manageable. It'd still be difficult,
I'm
but
Agreed.
You
This goes
know.
to Slayer Age's point, essentially.
yeah,
yeah. Well,
You know.
and they wanted to make a prestige level activities for the hardcore challenge more your thumb skills and not be ability.
I don't think we can
spam.
get into a raid.
but see,
This is
but
fucking weird.
it's not thumb skills though. It's like you could say it's artificial
Well-
difficulty, or you could say it's
Yeah,
because
I
the
guess a
game's
little bit.
balanced for PvP. They nerfed movement and they nerfed weapons because of the crap in Destiny 1 and all the PvP stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a lot in the
Yeah.
name of PvP balance, is what it is. PvP balance and making it more accessible to the casual.
Like-
It's basically what they did.
Remember in D1 when they split the damage for shotguns? It did more in PvE to like enemies than it did in PvP. It's like if they could balance separate. It would just,
Yeah, but that shit happened way late, and Destiny 2 was already well under development then
I
by
know.
a totally different team, I think.
I know. Wait, I thought that was late. Okay, I don't remember when it.
I'm not sure. My timeline might be a little off. We're gonna get nuded
I
again,
don't-
so I don't know what to do.
Give it to Ziggy.
We should probably break apart the party and
Yeah.
then come back together.
Have one person go down and see if we can join that one person.
Yeah, instance into the raid.
I'll hop in.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
down.
Maybe something's broken. Should we all
Maybe-
leave and come back?
Yeah, let's leave the party.
No, just hold on. Okay.
He said too late.
Well, because I think
What do we want?
Sonic's gonna go down, and if he can,
I'll go
load in,
down.
Then we'll try.
I just
we'll
got
try to join
like
on him.
weaseled
Well,
or
we just-
something out of the whole game, so it might have been me.
Oh,
Might wanna
it is
restart
We
the
were
whole
just
game.
in the raid. Yeah, we were just in the raid, so I know it works, but
I
then again,
Yeah, I think it is. I agree.
It is you.
I mean, I got error
Look at
coded
me,
twice in the
I'm
last 10
blind
minutes.
to the
So.
messes already.
All right, who are we joining on? Because
Well,
I'm
wait-
hopping
Yeah,
down
so,
now.
Wait till Sonic.
I'm
loads
flying
in.
down.
Once
All right.
Sonic loads in,
I can use the restroom then.
we'll load in on him.
Or unload on him or in him?
How
confused.
about,
No, neither.
about
Don't
all
unload
over?
on me.
all over him? We'll all unload all over.
I will jizz all over here.
As long as there's cocaine involved.
Oh, you bring a cocaine like in Shadow.
Oh man.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Oh, what did they call it? What did Graf was talking about? Was it co-cacon? Co-cacon? Is that what he
Yeah.
called it?
Co-cacon, yeah, the
Co-cacon.
cocaine and bacon. Co-cacon.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I am down.
All right. Let's see what happens.
I'm flying in.
He is down. So, he's bottom.
Oh boy.
I'm usually
boy.
bottom when it comes to shooting at gauntlets, so I could be bottom in this case.
Are we doing Castell